Red light blinking, and he sends them away. Miyagi from the inside, the first to leave over Fair Rouge. Shyster jumped well. Rang a Roll is up running fourth. The favourite found itself back last of all. Outback Jack as they'd settled through the first 250. Fiery Bay up running about fifth, but about 5 lengths from the leader, which is Fair Rouge, who's cruised to the top. Pit Pony down on the inside. Then Said No One Ever. South Star second from last down on the inside of Outback Jack in a muddlingly run race. The speed's been a bit topsy-turvy as they head out towards the 700. Fair Rouge on top, 3/4 clear. Running second over on the outside is the filly Miyagi. They're followed after a length and a half to Rang a Roll down on the inside, covered by Shyster, who's up fourth, being followed then by Fiery Bay. There goes Outback Jack around them out wide. On the fence is Pit Pony. Said No One Ever got onto the back of Outback Jack, and relegated to last is South Star. Into the straight now. They balance at the 350. Fair Rouge joined quickly by Miyagi. Miyagi headed off. Fair Rouge, Rang a Roll third, followed further back by Shyster. Outback Jack is going up and down on the one spot at the moment. Miyagi's in front from Fair Rouge. Rang a Roll battling. Said No One Ever running on down the outside, but Miyagi kept going, and Miyagi is too good for them first up. Miyagi has won from maybe Outback Jack, who got busy late in the race, or on the inside Rang a Roll. They're quite wide apart, that pair, from Said No One Ever, Fair Rouge, Fiery Bay and South Star. A gap to Shyster, who beat one home, and that was the roughy Pit Pony. Miyagi is the winner, number 8. Universal Ruler filly, number 8, Miyagi. The Darren McAuliffe trained 3-year-old proves too good here. She was cruising up on the corner and was able to quickly get the better of Fair Rouge, and she held them off reasonably comfortably for her first run back. Her first win at a 5th career run, this Universal Ruler filly from Shibata, ridden by Lucy Warwick for the DMAC stable, and takes out the second on the card. Second, it looked as though it might be 7, Outback Jack. In fact, it's gone that way. It was just labouring there, clearly looking for a bit further. Very dour, came nicely late, the outreach gelding, and trained by S.J. Miller, ridden by Sean McGruddy for Arthur Barrett, Neil Pinner, Tony Bahagia, B. August, Miss C.K. de Groot, B. Wellington, P.G. Otway, B. Otway, R.P. Otway and M. Sampson, Miss M.G. Sampson, T. Sullivan, and third has gone the way of 9. 9 third, Rang a Roll by Gingerbread Man out of Tribal Queen for P. Spryan, the Gold Front Thoroughbred team, trained by Sue Olive, ridden by Chris Nicol. Well, Miyagi is owned by Madames Adams and Buckingham, Artemis and Hutchinson, McGill, Money and Van Rooyen, Furnival, Francis, also Lockheed, Parator, Barnes, the Shepherd Group, as well as Impressive Racing. 8, 7, 9 and 2. A length, a long head were margins. 1:19.44 is the time there that they covered for the 1300, and they've finished off in 34.82. Those placings. Said No One Ever was back there fourth, 8, 7, 9, 2. Fifth is number 3, Fair Rouge and Fiery Bay. South Star got back but didn't really flatter at all down over on the inside part of the course. The next event, the C Corp Handicap, 1,000 metres the distance at 2:24 with no scratchings. As we head downstairs, Miyagi successful today, and our thoughts, of course, have been with the D. McAuliffe stable and all of those connections involved in Gatting, unfortunately, after we lost him over there in Victoria on the weekend, Britt.
Absolutely. I think no one would begrudge the success of the stable. They've been having a great run, and obviously it was an awful tragedy on the weekend. DMAC's been so articulate earlier in the week about that. But DMAC, it must be nice to be in the winner's circle today on a Wednesday after what was an awful weekend.
Yeah, it is, and she's a really, really well-bred filly. You know, Grand Am's youthful presence is probably, if not the best producing mare in the stud book. So she's got a bit of value. She's very small, but she's got a big, tough attitude, and she thinks she's a bit bigger than she is. So, yeah, great result today.
From Barrier 1, what were your discussions with Lucy pre-race today?
Yeah, just didn't want to get stuck behind any slowies, which is what happened, you know, end of last preparation when we expected a win. So she was fit and forward for this. Yeah, so we just want to let her find her feet, and she'd tell us where she was going to be. We knew she'd sort of be positive out of the gates. It was just not firing her up too much and making sure we didn't get held up and we could flow into it. And Lucy took the instructions perfectly, and yeah, really good ride.
What are the plans for her this campaign?
Look, I'll just duck and dive and weave and do what I normally do, and I'll place her as best I can, but I'll have to look after her because she's very small.
Your next runner, No Surrender, in race number 4, I believe hasn't been in the stable's good books at the moment after an injury to M, but can he make amends for it on the track today?
Yeah, look, he's a highly talented horse. Obviously, I threw him in the deep end last preparation. You know, his last run was in a size produce. He did everything wrong. Very, very talented horse, and he's got a different approach to life. But yeah, he should be going very close.
Well, hopefully this good run can continue. Well done.
Thanks, Britt.
Darren McAuliffe, the winning trainer with Miyagi, and Lucy Warwick is with Scott.
Thanks, Britt. I've got Lucy. We know that DMAC can give some pretty detailed instructions from time to time. What were there today?
No, just don't get stuck behind her slowly, which happened last time when I think it had 53.5 as well. So no, it was great. She jumped nice and quick. I actually thought, oh, cool, we'll lead. And then the other horse just was a bit more persistent, but it was nice to be able to get off the fence, lightweight, and sprint off. And no, she was great.
What was the pace like today?
Yeah, really nice, genuine. I think that's suited well for her with the lightweight. She only little, just keep rolling and use the weight to the advantage.
Now, a phrase I think you've probably used before, you do you. What can you tell us about this filly later on?
Yeah, she's nice. She's probably drawn a bit awkward for her first start. She might just have to wing it, see where she jumps. But I think she'll be nice in time, but we'll see today.
Good luck and congratulations.
Thanks.
Miyagi is successful here at career start number 5. This filly by universal rule. She's not big, but for what she lacks in size, she makes up with heart. And a nice performance there, taking out race number 2.